And you start to look alike.
I hate it. I want to break up with you.
Not on camera. God, respect my dignity at least. What's up? It's Jan back at it again with Are you kidding me?
Why did you run off? Why did she run like that?
Why was that the perfect timing? Oh my god.
I think you scared her. I think you scared her and she went on a rampage through the home.
At least she didn't knock anything over like that one time. My fucking god, okay. I need to stop doing
I am breaking up with you. I take it back. I don't give a fuck that we're on camera. Fuck! Jan is literally our conscience and our heart.
What's up? It's Jan back at it again with another nerdy bookish video featuring Bestie Jessie, featuring their green lipstick, their signature green lipstick. I'm coming for their brand. Anyway, y'all know what the handy dandy stitch mug means. It is my October wrap up. Okay, so Jessie's gonna be my lovely assistant.
Not your Vanna Wyatt.
And they're gonna be picking the 3 pieces of paper with the books I read in October. And if y'all didn't know,
why did Akasha come on frame just to viciously scratch off all of her fur? Now you know what we go through with her sabotaging all of our videos.
Oh my god. Okay, moving on. If y'all are new here, I do all my wrap-ups as the reread, rewrite, burn tag. If y'all don't know what that is, it's basically fuck, marry, kill, but make it bookish. Been doing this since January. Love it. It's more fun for me, so deal with it, okay? In October, gotta do my stats.
Love stats. Ooh, that spread was really cute.
Thanks. It gets progressively worse. It's so bad.
Life be like.
Where's my recap? Oh, okay. I always start out with my stats. So, number of books read, I read 17 books in October.
Damn, Daniel.
I did not calculate my pages read.
And I'm not going to.
Yeah, not going to. But it's usually an average of like 4,000 pages.
I was gonna say that sounds like 4,000 pages.
Something like that, yeah. Number of Chicago appearances, 0! I managed to read 17 books with not a single Chicago mention. Love that for me.
Shut your channel down. Unacceptable.
If y'all didn't know, I hate Chicago. Lived here all my life, except the 3 years I lived in Indiana. Hate when Chicago is referenced in any form of media. That's why I keep track of it. Okay. Number of BIPOC authors, 9 out of 17. That's pretty good. Right? It's more than half. Best book I read last month was Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. This is my new favorite thriller of all time.
It is?
Yeah, it tops My Lovely Wife.
It tops Uzumaki? I guess it's a horror.
Yeah, I don't count Uzumaki as a thriller.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, the premise was that the husband has this disorder that I can't remember what it's called, but he can't recognize faces, and so he can't recognize his own wife. And then so obviously issues ensue. And they go off on this like honeymoon in, was it
Scotland?
Sweden? Scotland.
Not a honeymoon.
What was it? A vacation? Just like a...
They won a...
Oh yeah, they won a vacation.
And a getaway.
A getaway.
And a getaway. And a giveaway.
Did y'all read? Y'all read this! Oh my god, another one!
We read it simply because you forced us to.
Did y'all like it? I forgot.
Yeah, we did like it. We gave it 4 stars. It wasn't as like impactful for us or like lasting as it was for you. Like and the reason we gave it 4 stars was because it was a brilliant book, it wasn't like enjoyment of 4 stars. Like we're gonna forget about this book.
But y'all listened to it on audio, right? Do you think it would have been different if y'all read it physically?
Audiobooks enhance book enjoyment.
Oh, yeah.
For us.
Because I feel like in the beginning of the chapters, they have like all these like definitions of like words I've never heard of.
I love that.
Yeah? Yeah, it had really good quotes, and it was to the point where I read it from the library and then I ordered it on Book of the Month. Like, you know it's good when I've read. Like, I know Jessie like buys...
Love doing it that way.
Like, doesn't buy books until they've read it, right? And then I do the opposite. Yeah, if I've read it from the library, I'm not gonna buy it, you know? Anyway, worst book, Velvet Was the Night by Sylvia Moreno Garcia.
Really?
Yeah, I gave it 2 stars. It was so boring. Mexican Gothic was so much better. If you're gonna read a Sylvia Moreno Garcia, read Mexican Gothic, in my opinion.
Not you steering them wrong.
Have y'all read Velvet Was the Night? No, right?
No.
No.
Gods of Jade and Shadow, I think, is incredible. Like, that's like our favorite.
Yeah, I know that, but do y'all think I'd get confused?
No.
No?
It's a pretty straightforward book, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's just so beautiful, and it's one of our favorite romances. Like,
oh, it's a romance?
It's not a romance. I mean,
well,
romance,
like romance
as
in the fantasy?
In the book, yeah, and it's a big part of the reason. Why does it sound so odd?
I don't know.
A big reason What?
A big part of the reason that y'all love it so much.
Enjoy it. Fuck it. The love interest is a god.
Oh.
Favorite trope.
Okay.
Favorite trope. And he's like hot. And you know that it's hot because it's a straight man. And like it's hot. And the sex scene?
Speaking of, read The Love Hypothesis, y'all, because apparently Jesse just finished it last night and it's a hetero romance. A hetero-romance.
I managed to like it.
If I remember, I'm gonna insert the meltdown footage of Jesse
No.
right here.
I just like looking at the line that I just fucking drew myself. I'm having a meltdown. It's such a good book.
Hope y'all enjoyed that.
Oh my god.
Did I even finish talking about it? Anyway, it's a noir novel. They talk about like this cat for like 3 pages long for no reason. I guess there's a reason, but I just didn't care. I didn't care about anything. I didn't care about the characters. I didn't care about the freaking twists, the reveals. I just wanted it to be over. The only reason I read it was because, well, the only reasons I read it was because Christina from Christina's Chapters bought it for me, and I always read gifts. And it was the book club pick for Brewhouse Books, which is hosted by Naomi and Cami.
Such a brilliant book club.
Yes. Go follow them on Instagram. Books left on October TBR, 13 out of 20. So I read 17 books, but clearly a lot of them were not on my TBR.
You're a failure.
Are we surprised? You're the reason BookTube gets so pressured.
You should shut your channel down. Honestly, what are you even doing here?
What are y'all doing here? This is my video. In my apartment. In my state.
You're not one of us.
My god. I cannot.
Just kidding. Read whatever you want.
I'm sweating.
Whenever you want.
I did not read a classic. No shocker there. 500 plus pages. Didn't read that either. But my buzzword-a-thon book was Rock, Paper, Scissors because the buzzword, y'all didn't know, is hosted by Buzz and Lala. It's hosted by Books and Lala. So year-long read-a-thon called Buzzword-a-thon. And the buzzword, and she picks a word every month. And basically, if you want to participate, you read books. Dude! Listen, when I do this alone, this happens all the time. But now I have an audience. And I can't just edit it out of existence. Now they're witnessing me.
Not false witness by Karen Slaughter. Ew. Why did I laugh?
I'm gonna put the Joker that y'all showed me right on, and it's gonna slow-mo.
We posted on Twitter today that we
Sweating.
hate how Jan always makes us laugh, like Mark Hamill's Joker. I hate
Insert
it.
here. And the buzzword last month was elements. So like it didn't only have to be earth, wind, paper, and fire. Not girls of paper and fire. Earth. No, it's air. Air. Earth, air.
I wish all the air left my
water and
lungs.
fire, right? It could be like relatable. What is it?
I'm not helping you. This is far more fun.
It could be related words too. And Rock, Paper, Scissors was actually on like Books and Lala's Instagram post of like book recs. So I was like, sick. Anyway, I already talked about that book. So now let's finally get into the damn wrap up. Okay, Jesse, do the freaking honors and pick my first 3 books. I need to turn my heat off. I'm sweating. Y'all are making me nervous. Ew, why did you... Zooming into that. Why do we look the same? I can't.
Do you want me to?
You have to pick 3 at the same time.
Oh, that was yeah. Okay, I feel like I'm just picking from the top. Let me take this seriously.
We have to remember to take a thumbnail photo because I never remember to do that.
Okay, I got you. we didn't take one for ours.
Yeah, we did with Gakasha in the background.
Oh, yeah. That's right. All right.
Oh, I have to give my ratings. Just...
Everyone's an alien. I never know how to say this.
Oh, I think it's just everyone's an alien when you're an alien too.
Why did you say it? I wanted to say it. I'm the one holding the paper. This is a group effort, Jan.
The picture is gonna be right here. Not on top of their face. It's gonna be right here.
Oh, I thought it was.
Okay, so that's number 1. God, I didn't train them hard enough for this.
Ooh, kinky. I've never laughed like that in my life. I don't know who that was. That wasn't me. Not The Conjuring.
Stop. Not that bad juju.
The Haunting of Hill House.
Okay.
The other one, go. Why are you into the abyss? What? Ooh. Okay. Uzumaki Volume 2.
See, I separated Uzumaki into 3 volumes because I read the first one aside from the bind up, like separately. So like I don't even know what volume 2 was. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm gonna burn, what was the second one? The Haunting of Hill House. Burn the shit out of that one. Listen to Listen to that on audio. So like it was a very dated narrator. Oh, Jesse, you've read this too, so you could...
Love it.
Gave it 3 stars. Why did I give it 3 stars? Oh, because it did creep me out, especially the singing. I hate singing in audiobooks.
Ooh, and they sang it?
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
Yeah.
It's a no for me, dog.
And it's like the very old like narrator with the accent, and it's like a murmuring male voice that I just could not understand past like 1.5 speed. So it just took me forever, and I just not into it. And the only reason I picked it up was because we were planning on buddy reading White Smoke, and I wanted to see if there were references or anything, and like didn't do anything for me.
None of that was the book's fault, by the way.
Yeah, no. It could be an objectively good book, but
it is.
Yeah, that was all me. Still gave it 3 stars though. I wasn't that mean. And then Uzumaki Volume 2, I gave 4 stars. What was the other one? Everyone's an Alien. Oh, I gave that one 5 stars. Okay, yeah, I would definitely reread Everyone's an Alien, but like how the heck, that leaves rewrite for Uzumaki Volume 2. How the heck do I rewrite Junji Ito? Like you can't. Junji Ito's perfection.
You could add an actual plot.
See, I'm trying to remember, like, so Volume 2 would obviously be in the middle. I'm trying to remember specific stories.
The snail one was Volume 2, yeah. And then
Oh, I love the snail one.
The lovers who disappear into the sea. There was a couple that just go into the sea and are never seen again.
How would y'all rewrite Uzumaki? Like a plot?
So, yeah, and I don't mean that in a shady way. I mean that I think the book is intentionally vague. I think that that's what the writer was going for, instead of explaining and handing it to you and creating this like feeling of solidity. And so if I were forced to rewrite it, which I wouldn't because it's such a phenomenal novel, I would add a plot, because why not?
This is kind of cheating, but I would add those author's notes and like the behind the scenes Junji Ito thought processes that I think it was Shiver that had it after each story.
That's cool.
That was really interesting. I'd probably say that for all the Uzumaki volumes at this point now.
Sure. Why not?
Oh! My camera's dying.
Let's just continue. Let's go faster.
No, we're not gonna make it. Okay, we'll do the next 3 and then I'm gonna charge and then come back. Okay, go.
Do what we can. Okay. All right, next up. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we have Dowry of Blood.
Oh God, reread.
We already know where that's gonna be. Uzumaki Volume 1, Carmilla.
Oh. Damn, that's like the exact same. It's like a 5-star Uzumaki and then a classic. Okay, I would burn Carmilla because I was confused at the time. And so was Ashley, and I buddy read it with Ashley from A Frolic Through Fiction, and it was like a whole moment for me because I love her.
She's great. But if you burn Carmilla, you know she comes back to life anyway.
True. Perfect. So burn Carmilla, reread A Dowry of Blood. Obviously, I'm obsessed. We all know I'm like the spokesbitch for that book. And then rewrite Uzumaki Volume 2 for the same reason as last time. Or
Wait,
Volume 1, sorry.
What's Dowry of Blood?
They're lying. I made them read it like 2 months ago.
1, 2, 3. Why did I say that like I was Pitbull? Okay, so.
Damn, that was also perfect because I gave Uzumaki Volume 2 4 stars too, and then Carmilla 3 stars. Damn, that was weird. Okay, next.
White Smoke. Smashed.
Clown in a cornfield.
I thought it said clam in a cornfield.
I would burn Clown on a Cornfield.
As you should.
Listen to it on audio. It was boring. It had decent social commentary. I'll link my vlog down below. The ending reveal and everything was just stupid to me, and it was very juvenile, and I don't know why it got all the hype that it did, besides
because it had clowns.
Yeah, and it came out at the same time like the new It came out, right? I think that's why it was so hyped.
I assumed it was an old book because it was so boring. I didn't know it was a recent release.
It's pretty, yeah, it's like...
That's embarrassing.
Like at most like 2 years ago, I think is when it got released. I would reread, what were the other ones? Oh, I could rewrite White Smoke because the ending did not do it for us. Oh, not a spoiler!
I know you're gonna cut it.
Beep! Yeah, we buddy read it. It was really fun to read because I was reading it with Jessie, and it was actually scary. Like I couldn't read it at night by myself. I needed Jessie on FaceTime with me.
It was cute. Was that the night that we slept together for like...
Yeah.
Aww.
And we're back! It's a couple hours later. We read a bunch, and then...
She knows when we film.
And now my camera is about to get toppled over.
Kasha, thank you.
Okay, I believe I was talking about White Smoke and it being 4 stars. Do y'all have anything to say about it?
Not really. It is our least favorite out of Tiffany D. Jackson's books.
Have y'all read all of them?
We've not read Grown.
How about Let Me Hear a Rhyme?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one too.
Yeah, it was a cute story.
What was your least favorite?
It was still, I believe, I think we gave it a 4.5. It's still a brilliant book, but it didn't have the lasting impact of all of her other books. Like,
because it's a different type. It's not like, it wasn't meant to be. I guess it had like that underlying social commentary about like the Get Out part of what people reference as the Get Out part, you know? But I don't think it was meant to be like
she writes horror and thriller noir, and she incorporates like really intense messaging into all of them. Like Monday's Not Coming, Let Me Hear a Rhyme was like that. Like all of her books that I've read, the story isn't sitting with me the way that her other books have.
It was my favorite, Tiffany D. Jackson. And the only one I haven't read of hers is Allegedly. I think it was just because it was so much fun to read.
Definitely. It definitely was a fun read.
I don't know where I left off. So it was, hold on. It was Burn, Clown in a Cornfield, Rewrite, White Smoke, and Reread Smashed. Because Junji Ito is king of horror. My favorite by him is Lovesickness, though, so far.
Can't wait to read more.
Can't wait to read more.
Of his canon. Yeah, super excited.
All right, next 3.
Okay. Akasha was attracted to the sound of me stirring the pot.
She just attacked an instruction manual for my bookshelf.
We have Rock, Paper, Scissors. We have Witch Hat Atelier.
Atelier. Atelier. I don't know. I never knew how to say it. I don't know if it's supposed to be French or if it's like Atelier. I don't know. Whatever.
And we have The Nature of
Witches.
Witches.
No! Burn's always the easiest, so I always usually start with that. I would burn Witch Hat Atelier because it was a cute manga. It was super cute and it gives all the cozy fall vibes. And I would continue with the series. I have volume 2 with me right now, but like it's not something I would recommend. Because it's like super juvenile and like Coco's a really cute character, but I don't know, maybe the plot gets better, but it didn't challenge my brain enough. And that's a lot for me to say because I hate when my brain gets challenged sometimes. So I would burn that. Okay, I would reread Rock, Paper, Scissors, obviously, because we already discussed this. And then I would rewrite The Nature of Witches to get rid of the cheesy YA, lovey-dovey romance part. The romance was really cute, but I was reading this through video chat with Jessie too, and I was reading them some lines, and I'm sure they would agree that that would need some rewriting. But I loved The Nature of Witches. I gave that one 5 stars too. I loved the...
Akasha is cracking us up right now. That's why we keep smirking, because she's just pacing and creeping,
staring, lurking,
stalking
from corners of the room.
Stalking
Killing
Jack the Ripper. Killing Stalk. Ew, why are you? Ew, Akasha, stop.
Oh
You're frightening me.
Anyway, the vibes, the like magic system, the way it was involving nature, obviously, and like lightning, and I don't want to give spoilers,
cool.
but yeah. The whole like discussions about finding your own magic and how you could like apply it to your own life, but not in like finding your own magic in the way A Lesson in Vengeance was. It was like much better ways than A Lesson in Vengeance. You know how in A Lesson in Vengeance it was like, magic doesn't have to be magic for it to be magic.
Clearly, because there wasn't no damn magic in that book.
But The Nature of Witches was such a good magic system. Like if magic were a thing in real life, that would be the most reasonable, I feel like, because it, you know, uses nature. The love interest was really cute. It wasn't insta-lovey or anything. I'm trying to recall. Did I take notes? I like always have notes pages and then I barely take notes. Great, I only took notes on the X. Oh look, notes! Flawless magic system. The seasons were a bit like zodiac signs. Oh yeah, several cheesy lines. And the quotes at the chapter headers. Oh, those were so good. They had all these quotes about like autumn and like the crispness and all that shit. And it gave autumn. Like if y'all want a cozy book, like this is the book, okay? I recommend it. And the cover is stunning. And the author's super sweet. Aw, cutie. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Next 3.
Oh no, there's 2.
Oh, so those are the wild cards.
Okay.
So I do like however many rounds of 3 and then the wild cards.
That's right, that's right. Yeah, I know your channel.
Let's see if y'all know my outro.
I wouldn't. So we have Velvet Was the Night. We have A Lesson in Vengeance.
Oh my god.
We have Uzumaki Volume 3.
Alright, so God, we have 2 stars and then Uzumaki. Oh. So obviously reread Uzumaki because it was great. It literally put Jessie in a reading slump.
So hard. I had to drag myself through the rest of the reading month.
It was a horrific story, but it was so good. It literally sucks you in and then it's like you want to get out, but like...
Sucked in like the spiral.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Okay, Owen Wilson.
Wow. Shit. I would burn Velvet Was the Night because it was just such a tragic reading experience. I just wanted it to be over. And A Lesson in Vengeance I would rewrite for it to have actual magic.
Yeah, that was one of my subscribers DM'd me recently and was saying how it literally laid out the skeleton for like the atmosphere. Like it is just a wildly missed opportunity.
That is such a good way to put it.
Yeah, like I'll send you the comment because the exact way that it was phrased was just such a light bulb, and it solidified so many things that I felt about the book but didn't have the language to describe.
I love that.
Yeah, I think you'd like it. I think
Yeah.
you'd like.
So if y'all didn't know, this was my full moon book club pick for October. It was also pretty much the unofficial group book for Sapphic-a-thon last month because everybody and their mama would be reading it with us.
We were having in sync moments. Okay, 50 of us were reading A Lesson in Vengeance.
Everyone was like, oh, perfect, it's a double whammy.
Got a collective consciousness.
Okay.
What?
Your science degree is showing. Yeah, burn and then rewrite. Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Cool. And then the last two are wild cards, and then Jesse's gonna eat dinner at 11 p.m.
Ew, why are we stuck?
Stuck in Stitch. What's the Stitch? Burr, burr, burr. Two different shows.
All right, we have Shiver, E, the xhex.
Shiver was the one with the if y'all have trypophobia, do not read Shiver, or just skip a story that's actually titled Shiver, because like I didn't even know I had that fear until I read that story. Like I think I developed the fear.
Yeah, because we showed you photos of trypophobia a while, like our first visit, and you were like,
I was like, okay.
yeah, no, that's a while.
And another synced shrug. But yeah, Junji Ito fucking did that.
Wow, not Junji Ito giving you a phobia.
Literally, like the power of that man, I swear. So
we have severe trypophobia, so I'm so excited to read it.
Y'all are actually gonna read it? You're gonna face that fear?
Yeah, we're gonna try. But also there's that series that we want to do on our channel. Oh. And that would be really good.
I don't think y'all have told me about that one.
Ooh, okay, I'll tell you that.
Me reading the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires with the rat scene.
The rat.
Oh,
you said it wasn't as bad as you thought, though.
That was actually my favorite scene because it was the most exciting part of that fucking boring ass book.
Oop. Remember the rat scene in Dracula?
Remember the rat scene in Dracula? I screamed and cried instantly.
Well, why did he become rat?
I don't.
That movie
it should have been bats. I thought bats.
Well, to be fair,
you know my Chicago accent. Did you hear that? Bats. I hate myself.
He became every animal in the universe.
Beasts of prey.
He was beast. He was a wolf, a bat,
a gorilla,
a lion,
a gorilla,
a gorilla.
Oh my god.
He was so.
That's so true.
I swear I counted at least 6 animals that he transformed into. What was that? What was that series, that kid series where kids turn into animals? Animorphs?
Oh,
yeah,
I've never read that, animorph. But sign up for Jesse's Patreon, guys. Circling back, I gave Shiver 3 stars.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's because I gave Love Sickness 4 stars and that was like my favorite. Did I give Uzumaki 5?
You did if you want this friendship to continue.
I gave the first volume 5 stars and then it got progressively 4 stars, 4 stars. So I guess an average of like 4.5. So close enough, you know? It's just because not every story I was like obsessed with, you know? Were y'all obsessed with every single story?
You know, we have that thing about, I mean, yes.
Oh,
yes,
is that a thing?
Yeah. It's like, it's such a pet peeve. It's like, why does it bother me so much? Like, people can write their books however they want. But like, it's still books.
Like when people say that, when it's like, oh, one story I wasn't obsessed with.
I'm not gonna start.
No, start.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this. And I know logically that there's nothing wrong with this. But I physically cannot control the fact that it still just drives me nuts when people read short stories, anthologies, things like Uzumaki, and then they're like, well, I didn't love every single thing, but collectively adored the book, so I'm still gonna give it like 3 stars. And they're like averaging each and every single story. And it's like, no, that's not how it's meant to be read. It's meant to be read as a collective. If it were meant to be rated individually, it would be individual books.
You're right.
It'll make no sense. It's not about like being right. I mean, I know I'm right, but like, it's like, who cares? Like, rate your fucking books however you want.
That's so true, because we talked about this.
But it's
y'all
still, it makes me so mad.
Because y'all were reading that anthology.
Not her coming to check.
And y'all said like, it's in the themes or whatever, and then I was like, oh, I read them as separate. And entities.
A lot of people do, like especially in book 2 I've noticed, like I'm very much in the minority. I've actually never heard someone else have that same opinion as I've experienced.
That makes sense though, I see it both ways.
You know?
But yeah, that's why I gave Uzumaki. I don't know why I gave the other ones 3 stars. Oh, because I already said that. Okay, never mind. Moving on. The xhex I gave 5 stars because it was so much fun and I didn't want to do that whole like analyzing books through a microscope thing that Kevin says not to do. Boop. Ew, I can't imagine editing that and Akasha's super close to the mic with her freaking saliva.
I can't wait to hear that
noise. Oh god. Okay, anyway, so the xhex is like that cozy book that I would, if I were to reread a cozy book every year, it would be the xhex.
Really?
Yeah. I loved it. Because it gave Gilmore Girls vibes. Do y'all like Gilmore Girls? I don't remember.
Yes.
No. So
why are you making such intense eye contact with me right now?
It gave all the Gilmore Girls vibes, and there was one scene when they were in like the cave and shit that I didn't really care for.
I hated that scene.
But
to be fair, I hated the book, so.
You hated the book?
Yeah, we just posted a video. Akasha. We just posted a video on our Patreon titled Lukewarm Books, and that was like the #1 lukewarm book.
I never asked y'all a rating for it.
We gave it 3 stars. Despite really not caring for it, because there wasn't anything we could pinpoint like to complain about. It just was such a mediocre story for us. Like we felt nothing for the romance, nothing for the characters. Magic didn't impress. It felt really gimmicky.
Got it.
I felt so I'm gonna forget that book even existed as soon as we stopped filming. You know.
Oh my god.
But I'm really glad that you liked it. You know what? That was what I was wanting. I was wanting a cozy.
Yeah.
You know, but it just wasn't it for me, unfortunately.
Reese was my first fictional crush ever. Reese in Akatar and Reese in the xhex. My first fictional crushes. I've never had like bookish boyfriends, whatever the fuck BookTube tries to instill in our minds. Reese was
Adam from the xhex. The xhex.
Not the xhex, the Love Hypothesis.
The Love Hypothesis, I think, is our first. Nope, that's not true. That's not true. But definitely the first dude that I've crushed on. Bookish dude that I've crushed on in a long time.
That's crazy.
So I feel you. I know, it's so weird.
I think I loved it because it was a second chance romance, and that's my favorite romance trope. Plot was decent. Magic / ghost / witchiness. That was all there. Gilmore Girls / oh, and The Good Witch. It gave me Good Witch vibes too. That's one of my like comfort shows. It's in a small town. Akasha not shopping in my freaking thrift haul.
I wish y'all could see this. Why is she inside of the bag? Why are you sniffing every inch and corner and nook and cranny?
Oh my god. Akasha! Okay, and the humor was there.
It was not funny.
I thought it was hilarious, and I love anything set in a small town. I don't know why. It's just so wholesome. That's the word for it, wholesome.
Lukewarm. Honestly, I've had a funnier time picking up Akasha's poop than reading that book. Like, I've giggled more at her shits.
Was the narrator annoying?
It was so mediocre, I remember nothing about.
Because y'all listen to audio, right?
We did, and that says a lot because you know, like, audiobooks. Yeah, it just, the whole experience.
We're so opposite.
I know.
It's so great.
Friends.
Literally, we always... No, it's great because Jessie is the one who tells me to stop giving a fuck, and then I'm the one who's like, y'all need to give more fucks and stop hurting people's feelings.
Jan is literally our conscience and our heart. Like, I think the world was just gray and dead and flat before you.
I was given to Jessie.
Not a present.
For them to feel something.
Not a mail order bride. I was given to Jessie.
UPS? Ding dong?
Don't say ding dong.
Ring ring. Oh, because
Dunkin' Dunkin'.
Oh my god. I said Dunkin' yesterday. Like, I don't even know why. Oh, their book said Dunkies because the dude was from Boston. And then I was like, oh, it means Dunkin' in Boston. And then they were like, Dunkin', dunk out.
And it wasn't even funny, but for some reason,
it was the loudest I've laughed the whole time
Jan
they've been here.
Collapsed. Never seen a person come undone so quickly.
Ew,
over so little.
My cackle echoed. Okay.
Why did you sniff my fingers? Oh.
All right, so that is it for this October wrap up. I almost said TBR.
Not this wrap up being 40 minutes because we can't control her. Why am I caressing myself with a beard? How long has that been going on?
Not y'all growing a beard because this video is so long. Okay. If y'all want more Jan and Jessie content, their channel. Follow us on Instagram. We're all over each other. Thank you so much for watching.
My back hurts.
If you made it to the end of this video, bless your heart. Put the, I don't even know.
What about the two people?
The bunny? Bunny. The holding hand. No, the
hand holding.
No, put the this emoji.
You're gonna lose so many subscribers.
I don't know.
For this video. They're gonna be like, I don't want any part. I don't want any part of this shit.
Oh, put the donut emoji to represent Duncan.
Why are we going through all the emojis?
Put the donut emoji down below. If you made it to the end of this video, please. And thank you so much for sticking around. Because I appreciate
Duncan. Duncan. What? Duncan. Gosh, is done. She's like,
please.
End the video.
Hope y'all had a great day. Stay safe and stay positive always. And I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.